I love these movies. You know, I'm always excited to come back.
I'm excited for them to be scared. I'm excited for the original OG fans to feel celebrated and seen and see some things in this film that are nods to the others, but I'm also excited for them to see what's new. Hopefully fall in love with our characters, but not in a creepy way because we play teenagers.
Latinos have never been in the Scream franchise is what I'm trying to say, and it was really empowering and really exciting for me.
Oh my God, I was a nervous wreck. It was insane.
And were you surprised by the amount of blood used on this film?
No.
Fair, honestly. Listen,
I expected a lot of blood.
Just a lot of. I did. They didn't tell me what movie I was filming until I got there. So
I thought he was filming Teletubbies 4.
And they showed up and they were like, "This is a Scream movie."
Yeah.
But they said it. They
Tinky
said it.
Winky,
I was gonna be Tinky Winky, and they took that away from me.
You were Lala.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
she
I
was.
Lala.
She.
Tinky
That's what I was
Winky.
told.
La,
And then they were like, "We need 50 gallons of blood."
Whoa.
I wondered then.
Teletubbies, more like, I couldn't think of anything.
Telebloodies.
That would be a great movie.
was
That could be a
good.
sequel.
This isn't funny, Amber.
Would you like to play a game, Tara?
Ned,
Hi.
David. Hi, welcome to the película. How are you?
Great,
Good, how
thank
are you?
I'm excited and thrilled and honored to be in front of you to talk about Scream in 2022. So let's start. Ned, how did it feel for you to come back to this new Scream set, meeting the new cast, some flashbacks maybe you had about the 96 movie?
I love these movies. You know, I'm always excited to come back. There had been some reticence because Wes Craven is no longer with us, and he was like a father figure to us, and he's the reason these movies are what they are. But Matt and Tyler, the new directors, were fantastic. They're uber fans of these films, so they were so excited. And equally, the young cast are big fans of these films. So to feel all of their excitement was really wonderful. We had a blast. It was like going to a playground.
How did you felt when you read this new movie's script, and how the resemblances to the original made this the perfect honor for him?
Guy and James, the writers of this new script, really understood the tone, and Kevin Williamson, the original writer, is an executive producer on it, so he backed it. So they really understood that the story, they really wanted to heighten it, and they have this incredible new cast, so it was really exciting to read.
Doors unlocked. All doors locked. Doors unlocked.
I'm going to start with Jenna. I want to talk with you about two things. First, when you got the news you were gonna be part of this franchise, how did you feel? And second, when you knew that Melissa was gonna be your big sister.
Latinos have never been in the Scream franchise is what I'm trying to say, and it was really empowering and really exciting for me, and I was just so excited for her. So then when I found out that I got to join her and I got the wonderful opportunity to play her sister, I was ecstatic. It honestly was my favorite set I've ever been on, one of the jobs I'm proudest of, and I'm really excited that it's exclusively in theaters, and girls that look like us are going to be able to see themselves on screen. It means a lot to me.
Hello?
It's happening.
3 attacks so far. Do you have a gun?
I'm Sydney Prescott. Of course I have a gun.
Something about this one just feels different.
Oh my God, I was a nervous wreck. It was insane. I remember those days distinctly. Courtney came on first, and I had a scene with her, and it's the scene where Sam turns around and Gale Weathers is there, and she's starstruck by Gale Weathers, and I just remember thinking like, oh, this is going to be so easy. I don't have to act at all, because I was so starstruck by Courtney. And then when Nev joined, it was my first scene with Nev was both with Courtney and Nev, and it was the three of us. And I just couldn't believe that I was standing in front of two actresses that I've looked up to and admired and followed their careers for so long. And now I'm getting to share a scene with them. So it was a dream come true, to say the least.
And Jack, Richie, your character it's a really funny guy. Let's talk about the horror comedy balance and how you work on that for this movie.
Yeah, I mean, Scream is I think Scream is like the crown jewel of mixing horror and comedy. So I don't know. I just like to throw a bunch of stuff at the wall and see what sticks, and hopefully it did. But yeah, I just had so much fun. What I love about working on this movie was Matt and Tyler were very open to improvisation and options. So I would try to give as many different versions of the same line as possible as we could fit within a day. Within a shooting schedule. And I just, I kind of like to ask for forgiveness before I ask for permission with stuff like that. So sometimes I would just throw random lines out there, and some of them made it in, which I was very surprised with.
Samantha?
I know who you are.
I've been through this a lot. This is your life now, which means that whoever this is going to keep coming for you. You ready for this?
Mason, and I want to know, the performances on this movie are captivating, are compelling, are beautiful. How was your relationship on set with both the legacy characters and also with the new cast? As I see with Jasmine, you are like brother and sister in real life.
That's right, it's very method. Once again, I felt right at home. Everybody made me feel both seen, respected, and appreciated. Mainly the legacy cast, and talking about what it felt like to be on set with the original Scream, and having an opportunity to pay respects to Wes and the story that he crafted along with Kevin and the other incredible producers and writers and creators of Scream. It was truly an honor. I felt felt supported with my brothers and sisters. You did a good job.
Oh, stop. Wait.
There's certain rules to surviving.
The attacks were all on people related to the original killers.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I mean, for all the reasons, it is just an absolute honor to be a part of this franchise now, and just to be in the same conversations as all the characters I already love, and these actors I already love with this fan base. And yeah, and then for my character to be just a subtle nod and homage to the late great Wes Craven is just cherry on top. Like it took me a second to even connect that and realize that that's what was happening. But yeah, it's the fact that I get to be a part of that is fantastic.
Whatever his link is to our past, it's pulled us all back here. And I won't sleep until he's in the ground.
I think it was very clear how important and impactful the Scream franchise has been to them, and I think we all saw that, and it was equally as important to us. And so they welcomed us with open arms, and I think we were all really committed to like putting 100% of us into making the best movie we can. So I think the environment was a lot of fun. Yeah.
And I may say you all nailed it. Sonia, why do you feel the hype for Scream movies is timeless?
It's timeless because it brings you on a roller coaster where you feel so many different things, and the characters are so iconic. It was so lovely to like be able to, have the legacy cast be a part of this. But I also think that there's new characters that add a fresh and fun layer to it that going to kind of bring in also new audiences and make people fall in love with the franchise who weren't already fans, Look out!